We're working with Heartland Preservation Society to restore this schoolhouse. Heartland Preservation Society is a nonprofit organization that was put together by local advocates from the Lewiston and Altura community to save this building. This building is the only actual brick one-room schoolhouse that I know of in the area, and it has stood the test of time. It's almost 125 years old. The soffit, the fascia, the soldiers above the window, it is begging to be restored. But we're going to need help. We're going to have to find these bricks. And I know these bricks were probably manufactured actually in Winona, Minnesota. And if people start looking around, we need these bricks to replace the ones that are broke and where there's holes in the foundation. So hopefully we can come up with some bricks. If anybody has any old windows, anything relating to the school, get a hold of Heartland Preservation Society and hopefully we can use it. Well, the windows of this building are original to the building, which would have been in 1894. They're double hung windows, they're all wood, single pane glass. What's cool about these windows is they have the old pulley and weight system. That's what operated the sashes. You pick up the window, there's a pulley up on the top, and you can kind of hear the weight inside that would raise and lower the window. The windows of this building are going to be one of the most expensive parts of the whole restoration project. And the thing I know for certain of being in the construction business for many years is that Minnesota has some great window manufacturers. And I truly hope one of them will step up to the plate here and help us out on this project. Another point of this school, and again it's original to the school, is the floor that we're standing on. This floor is tongue and groove Douglas fir, and it's held up. Right now, I bet you could come in here almost with a sander, refinish it, and it would probably look about as good as the day it was installed. It's just in tremendous shape. This building has stood the test of time. It's structurally straight. The footings, the foundation are very solid yet. I sure like these little chairs. They're old. I'm guessing they were maybe like dollhouse chairs, or these could have been the chairs that they put at the kiddie table at Thanksgiving. Took me 25 years to get to the adult table. Right here, this is where the chimney was. At some point, this is where there would have been a big old barrel stove, and it could have been fired by wood, potentially coal. You can see the old soot coming down from the chimney. But hey, well, we got writing on the walls. A lot of people used to write on the old plaster. Ladies' Aid Society building. This is probably what this building evolved into after it was the school, because it started out as a schoolhouse in 1894 and it ran as a school till like 1915. And what's neat about that is when this school was built, if you put this in a historical context, Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders hadn't even went up San Juan Hill yet during the Spanish-American War. This school became part of the school consolidation with the village of Lewiston. And that's a fact. It was in 1906, and it was the districts of Ronan, Blanchard, and Thompson combined with the city or the village of Lewiston to form the first school consolidation in the state of Minnesota. And what we're finding, it very possibly could have been the first school consolidation west of the Mississippi. It was a community house. It was old sister's home. This is cute. The old home for benevolent ladies. I don't know what a benevolent lady is. That'd be something I need to find out. Well, everybody, there you have it. We've given you the nickel tour of the schoolhouse. I'd like to thank everybody for taking a minute to watch this. And ultimately, our journey of restoration is going to start soon. The end game of this is we hope this becomes a community learning center. Along the way, we're going to need, well, obviously everybody needs money, but even if you don't have the wherewithal for money, we'll be looking for an old stove. We'll be looking for flags, old pictures, any relevant memorabilia, school desks, anything that would fit into the era of this schoolhouse. Anything would be appreciated. This schoolhouse has stood for 125 years and it has waited for us till this day to save, and we can't let it down.